Hi guys, and welcome to a new little segment I'm going to do hopefully every month if I can keep up with things, and it's my favourite albums from the month before. So we're looking at January 2024. This will be a really quick run through at the end of every month because I might have talked about some of these albums. I might have done reviews of these albums. I've probably done reactions of some of the songs from these bands. So it's a really quick fire run through of my favourite albums. And it's not that it's going to be 10 or 20. It'll be the ones that I really want to talk about for that month. So January was a bit of a expected slow start to the year. It sort of always is, but there's a few real good gems I want to talk about. Remember as well, I may have missed some albums and didn't catch them at all. So it doesn't mean they're no good. It means I don't know nothing about them because I can't capture everything. But and also the position of these albums could change throughout the year. When it comes to my end of the year list, you might find something that was lower down in this list in January and it'd be higher than the one that was above it. So through the year, obviously listening intently to albums could change positions of albums, and I could like albums more than others at the moment. So first of all, my 7th favourite album of the month of January is South of Salem and Death of the Party. This is a British band. It's their second album and it came out on Spider Party Records. This is in-your-face hard rock with hooks galore, massive choruses, sort of got gothic horror vibes sometimes to it as well, and a lot of the arrangements. I'm catching them at the Made of Stone Festival this year in Kent in the summer, so I can't wait to hear them. Next one is a band called Anne Barrick and the album Generator. This is melodic hard rock from Sweden with slightly progressive feels, maybe some 70s prog feels, only slightly though. This is their second album. It's quite modern sounding though at times though, with big uplifting sort of 70s classic rock choruses. They remind me of bands, especially in their choruses, like Bad Company and things like that. Lazarus Dream is at number 5 and the album Imaginary Life. This is the third album from this band. This is melodic hard rock, sometimes touching on metal with some proggy elements at times. Marcus Pfeffer on guitar, Carsten Schultz on the vocals. There's a load of variety to this album as well. I was trying to sort of think about the bands it reminded me of. There's bits of Queen in here, there's bits of Dokken, but it's hard to pinpoint a lot of the time. Great album. Next up is Notorious and Marching On. This is the band's second album. They're a glam influenced hard rock and metal band. Vocalist has similarities. The more you listen to him, he really reminds me of Michael Sweet sometimes. Anthemic party music and then real heavy stuff as well. Title track is an absolute monster. Robert Hart and Circus Life is at number 3. The fourth album from this British talent. Manfred Mann, he sings for Manfred Mann and he's ex-Bad Company as well, so obviously lots of experience there. Classic rock with AOR tendencies. He's got a grit to his vocals and some brilliant songs throughout. Number 2, Saxon, Hellfire and Damnation. This is the 26th album from this legendary new wave of British heavy metal band. Consistency is the thing here. Man, they haven't brought a bad album out for years. This is a bit darker than Carpe Diem, I would say, their last album. A little heavier. Hits hard in the medium pace tracks for sure. There's no weak songs here. Biff Byford is just on fire. They've got a new guitarist, Brian Tatler, and the production from Andy Sneap is just spotless. And my number 1 album for January is Project Arcadia of Sins and Other Tales. This is the third album from this band. This is dark metal, almost power metal at times, but really on the dark side. New vocalist Debis Articus is just a powerhouse of a vocalist, joining the elite of great vocalists we have now. Intricate, heavy, always melodic. Got 2 members of Annihilator actually on this album as well, just giving it the album that weight. But it's a brilliant album. It's my album for the month of January. Join me after February for my next list.